guys, welcome to my channel. This is Shanae and this will be my first video posted on YouTube, so please go and show your girl some love, like, subscribe, and even comment in the comment section and let me know what you think, guys. If you want to know how to achieve this look, please continue watching and I'll see you guys in my next 2 videos. Bye. Welcome back. So as you can see, I'm using a pencil to outline my brow, and by the way, I used the Gotta Be glue to lay my brow down, making sure that they are laid flat. But right now what I'm doing like a soft stroke at the front to make sure like it's faded at the front. So now we're going to move on to the second brow and repeat the same process as the first brow. So now we've got the concealer brush. Now we're going to outline the eyebrow to make sure that they are well crisp and straight, you know. Make sure you take your time when you're doing your brow as well, because you don't want to mess that up. So now we're gonna use like one shade lighter than my skin tone at the bottom, and then at the top I'm going to use my actual skin tone. So you can use foundation or concealer at the top to outline your brow as well. Now I'm blending out the concealer at the bottom, and I'm going to do the same thing at the top as well. Now I'm going to apply some more eyeshadow base on my lid so that the eyeshadow will have a base to stick onto. Now I'm going to apply my first eyeshadow, so I'm going to start in the crease and then work my way up. So we're going to go in like a C shape with this eyeshadow, and then we're going to go in with the transition shade. Now we're going to use our transition shade to blend out the first eyeshadow that we applied earlier on. So we're going to use like a circular motion, or you can use a tapping motion. It's just whatever works best for you. With this eyeshadow now, we're going to go in the crease. So it's going to be a darker eyeshadow in the crease, so that when you cut your crease, you'll be able to see that dark eyeshadow. So now we're going to go in with the first shade at the edge of the darker shade to make it a little brighter. So now we're going to use some Micellar Water to help guide our cut crease. This will give you the guide when you're cutting your cut crease, and it will make it easier for you when you're cutting the crease. So now I'm going to take the eyeshadow base to carve out the line of the cut crease that I created with the Micellar Water. So I'm going to go in like a circular motion, and then I'm going to drag the concealer downwards and blend it on my eyelid. now I'm going to use a flat fluffy brush to blend out the concealer, making sure the concealer is smooth before I apply the eyeshadow. So now we're going to blend the same eyeshadow that we use at the top on the edge. So we're going to go with the darker shade, and then we're going to go with the second darkest, and then we're going to go with the lighter shade. So now we're going to go over the base with a nude eyeshadow, making sure it is blended. Now we come onto the eyeliner. So we're going to draw the eyeliner at the top, and then we're going to draw it at this side. You know, just watch and see how I do it. So this next step will make your eyeliner well sharp. So you can take your foundation or your concealer, and you're going to clean up the edge of the eyeliner to make it well sharp. So now we're going to apply a little mascara to make sure our eyes are well prepped for the eyelash. So I actually lost a bit of the footage for the foundation, but for the foundation that I'm actually wearing the Maybeline Superstay and the Nars foundation. So now I'm going to use the eyeshadow base to highlight, but you can use concealer, but for me I like a full coverage under eye, so I tend to use the eyeshadow base. So now I'm going to blend out the under eye with a Real Technique brush. now we're going to contour, and I'm going to use the Revolution Beauty foundation stick to contour. So after I go over the contour, we're going to go over everything with a damp beauty blender. Guys, please make sure your beauty blender is damp and it's not dry. So now I'm going to set my face where I highlight with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So now I'm going to use the sleek bronzer to bronze up my face in the area that I contoured. So now we're going to take the same eyeshadow palette and use it as a blush. So now I'm going to use the Morphe setting spray to spray my face. So now we're going to use a highlighter to highlight my face. So for all the products that I use in this video will be in the description. So now I'm going to take a white eyeshadow and blend it in the inner corner of my eye to make it pop a little bit. So I'm going to use a lipstick to outline my lip because it doesn't take me that long to blend it out, unlike the pencil where it can take you a little bit longer to blend out. So guys, we're coming to the end of my video. I hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel, and please turn your notification on so that you are notified when I post.